Mr. Ambassador, believe me, there is no need to be alarmed. I appreciate the concern you have for your citizens. But I can assure you, we are making every effort to protect your embassy and your staff. The insurgents are nowhere near the city.
¡Abajo! ¡Las manos! ¡Muéstrame las manos!
¡Dios mío!
Está bien, está bien.
¡Ah!
¡Espera! ¡No, no puede venir!
You have my word, Mr. Ambassador. The insurgents are being rounded up by our security forces as we speak.
¡Al suelo ahora! ¡Sin hablar!
¿Qué significa esto? ¡Ah!
Capturamos al ministro del Interior sano y salvo, según lo ordenado. Se estaba por encontrar con el embajador cuando llegamos. Sí, una sorpresa inesperada. Yo me ocupo de nuestros invitados.
Team, we have a critical situation in Panama City. 2 hours ago, a violent insurgent group hostile to the Panamanian government attacked the office of the Interior Minister. In doing so, they kidnapped the U.S. ambassador to Panama, who was attending Team, intelligence indicates the hostages are being held in one of the warehouse buildings. You need to sweep the area and locate the hostages, then escort them safely to the extraction point. Good luck.
Roger that, HQ. Heading to target.
The key to Action Reticle Command is using the correct command focus. To change your command focus, tap the R button to switch between Able and Bravo elements. Hold the R button down to select the entire fire team. Tap the L button repeatedly to switch between SEALs within your current command focus. Place the movement skimmer by aiming the action reticle and tapping the circle button. Tap the circle button again to confirm the move. Alternatively, you can hold down the circle button to access the movement command menu. Move Able element to the waypoint marker on your HUD map. Use the R button to select Able command focus, then tap the circle button and place the skimmer at the waypoint. Tap the circle button again to move. Drop the movement skimmer and use the analog stick to move it to the next waypoint. Then access the movement menu by holding down the circle button and select Bravo Move with Cover. Bravo will run to the waypoint, while Able covers with suppression fire if needed.
Let's move.
Move the action reticle over the enemy and tap the X button to attack.
Men, to your positions.
Hold the X button to access the attack menu and select Field of Fire. Place the expanded reticle over the target area and tap the X button to confirm. All of the seals in the current command focus will attack any target that enters the field of fire.
Get moving, men.
Move the action reticle over an enemy and tap the square button to throw a grenade. Adjust the grenade's trajectory with the on-screen controls, and then tap the X button to confirm the throw.
Men, to your positions.
Move the action reticle over an enemy and hold the square button, and then select Sniper. The seal will perform a sniper.
Contact eliminated. Men, let's move.
Move the action reticle over the gate to see the job icon. Tap the X button to have your seal open the gate.
Go into secondary.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Tap the X button to breach the door.
Moving in now. Fire at will. Target to the east. Attack success. Men, let's move.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the breach icon. Hold the X button and select the Breach with Stealth command. Tap the circle button to place the movement skimmer. Move the skimmer to a new location, then hold the circle button and select the Stealth command. When very close to an enemy who hasn't spotted you, move the action reticle over the enemy to see the stealth kill icon. Tap the X. Switch to Bravo command focus by tapping the R button and hold the X button to select suppression fire. Place the expanded reticle over the enemies and tap X to confirm. Then switch to Able focus by tapping the R button and hold the X button to select field of fire. Place the expanded reticle over the enemies and tap X to confirm. Able will attack the targets from a flank position, while Bravo applies suppression fire to keep them in position.
Covering the sector. Copy. On the move. Men, to your positions.
From Bravo command focus, set a field of fire over the enemies. Now Bravo will be prepared for the enemies when they move out of cover. Next, switch to Able command focus and tap the square button to throw a grenade. When thrown, the grenade will force the enemies from cover and Bravo will begin to attack.
Deployed. Tanks due north. Copy. On the move.
Move the action reticle over a window to see the Use Window icon. Tap the X button to fire from the window. To cancel the window, tap the triangle button.
Tango spotted.
Oye!
Tango removed.
Huh?
Roger that. We'll take him out. Move out. Get moving, men.
Move the action reticle over the door to see the Breach icon. Hold the X button and select the Breach with Frag command.
Good job. The door is open. Able, breaching out.
Move the action reticle over the intel to see the Collect icon. Tap the X button to collect the intel. work, Commander. That shipping record should give us a better scope of La Mano's operations.
Men, let's move.
From Able Command Focus, move the action reticle over an enemy. Hold the X button to access the attack menu. Select the attack target command, and then tap the right button on the directional buttons or analog stick to select the lightning bolt. Able has now stored this command and is waiting for the signal. Switch to Bravo Command Focus and move the action reticle over an enemy. Hold the X button to access the attack menu. Select the attack target command, and then tap the right button on the directional buttons or analog stick to select the lightning bolt. Bravo has now stored this command and is waiting for the signal. To give the signal and unleash both stored attack commands, hold
Threat neutralized, HQ. The area is secure.
Good work, team. Proceed to the next objective. Move the action reticle over the PSF agent to see the revive icon. Tap the X button to revive him.
HQ, we've located a hostage. Doesn't look like the ambassador or the interior minister is here.
Los hombres que está buscando estuvieron acá esta mañana, pero ya se fueron. Me capturaron como un miembro de las fuerzas de seguridad panameña. Creo saber a dónde se llevaron al embajador.
Okay, team. Looks like we're on the right track. Escort the PSF agent to the extraction point. We'll debrief him back at HQ.
Copy that, Command.
Move the action reticle over the PSF agent to see the secure icon. Tap the X button to have them follow your seal.
Move out. Men, to your positions. Men, let's move. Roger, hacking. Going to primary.
Many missions offer different approach routes. Avoiding combat and taking a stealthier approach is often wiser than engaging in all-out combat. Look for opportunities to reach your objective by the stealthiest route. This is especially important when you're traveling with an escortee who's vulnerable in combat.